home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a team from the MAC, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Polligan, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Cowboys ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Zips offense will take the field first. And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school, but talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in scrimmage that is completely wowing everybody. Now the question, can he do it when the lights are on and everybody's watching?
And I think receiver is the best spot to transfer being a freshman. Like, it's not the biggest adjustment. These guys aren't so much bigger that you're going against. It's speed. He has the speed. He has the hype. I'm excited to watch this debut.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run, because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Zips with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. Third down coming after the incompletion. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Great job by the defense. Force the quarterback to make the throw. You keep him in front of you, get him on the ground. Now it's in 4th down. Now hopefully they bring in the punt unit, and you succeed.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense has the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Rides the back on the option, the give. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Got it behind the line. It's Scott.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Anderson will throw. Rush is on him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And if at first you don't succeed, try again. The defense didn't get to the quarterback right away, but the QB kept holding on to it. And you see these defenders, they're trying to rally, they're getting up off the ground, and they're getting after the pursuit, trying to chase the quarterback, eventually get to him after he held the ball for longer than 5 seconds.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. On the ground, it's Gee. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Trying to make magic with his feet. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Zips send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He'll do it himself. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap it to the back. Find some fresh air.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Firing to the right, complete. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Pocket breaking down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with...
Trying to burn this defensive back. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Zips.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, giving 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Anderson wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
All right, well, that QB knows he now has to get the ball out of his hands quick because that defensive end turned the corner fast.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Now on the return. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
With the catch, it's pulled. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Akron! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. UCF is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to watch. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Jacksonville State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Reading the option, it's Anderson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Anderson will throw. Got it in the middle, it's Scott. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work, 4th time he's punted tonight. secures it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Back to pass. He's going to fire deep. Snags it inside the 20. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
They dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. He'll keep it himself. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Zips.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Anderson wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fitzgerald. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air on second down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Past the first down marker and still running. Running free. Inside the 30. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Akron.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Guys, it's Akron holding the lead here so far. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Handoff from the gun. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? The Cowboys will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
The Zips have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the middle. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
You're probably not going to always live in man-to-man and put your safety, especially your free safety, on a wide receiver, on a guy with great speed, but really nice coverage, nice defense, nice job staying between the receiver and the quarterback and swatting that ball to the ground.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And this kick will be marked down just inside the 45-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it as it punted away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those.
There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. New set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Anderson will throw. With the catch, it's Durr. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Cowboys are on the move. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Durr. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. So now on comes the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Ohio notched a victory in enemy territory. And though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Athens is worth its weight in gold to the Bobcats. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The give to the left side. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
These wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And it'll be down right there. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that time on 3rd down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They force the negative play, now setting up 4th down.
And the returner will be dragged down. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Zips.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. They'll see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Anderson wants to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good. Talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Going deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout it.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it inside the 30. Off to the races to the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Akron!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Right back to the well. Shakes off the defender. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Anderson will throw. Makes the grab on the left. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Richardson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. And his throw is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Snagged in the middle. It's Sargent. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. UCF is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things inside the bounce house. Trust me when I tell you that. On the field and off it. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Jacksonville State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
And the Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He's open on the right. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Zips.
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Anderson wants to throw. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quarterback on the keeper. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles and got him on the ground.
Oh, they're after him. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at InfoCision Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Zips will kick it away to crank up the second half. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
To the air, it's Fowler. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
And the Cowboys will punt this one away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Paul
breaks into the open. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. He's got 93 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game. Buys a little extra time. Slithers into space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Oh, and you hear the stadium erupting. This crowd at home, they're just waiting to feed off of an explosive play, and they get one right there from their quarterback, doing a tremendous job on the scramble. Outstanding individual effort, and just the decibel level in this place has just gone up, it feels like, tenfold.
And the Zips will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Akron.
Everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense... can stop.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside the 15, here's the return. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Fowler. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work.
Get set, get set.
The give on the inside. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
It's so hard to play defense when you've got things in front of you. Everybody going one direction, somebody coming back the other direction. You can't trust your eyes. Really good job by the offense, giving you some eye candy, something to look at so it wasn't easy coming downhill right at you. Hard to diagnose plays.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. This time it's complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And that throw was a bullet by the quarterback on that curl route in zone coverage. And how about the anticipation? He gets rid of this pass before his receiver is even turned around. I love it.
On 30 short, the run and looking for the 1st down. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Zips look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their 1st pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Zips will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Here's the pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna run it. It's Harris. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Back to pass. It's Fowler. Here's the heat. He'll get rid of it. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
That's a bad decision by the quarterback. In that area of the field, field, you have got to be careful. If the guy's not wide open, you've got to throw that football away because not only are you getting it picked off, but he's returning it now down close to your goal line and setting his offense up in great field position.
And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a first and goal. Running through contact. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Duke is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Blue Devils on the scoreboard. They're up by 35 over the Groupers. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Now on the counter. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Fowler. Here comes the heat. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Mason. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Catch in the middle, it's Mason. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Akron!
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too. Get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good. It put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside his own 15, trying to follow it. The ball pops out on the return. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back.
Very rarely do you have a play on defense where you've got 30 yards head of steam built up to come make a collision. On kickoff and kickoff return, you do. And a lot of times you see big sticks and fumbles happen as a result.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Off play action. Looking left. He makes a grab. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. They've pushed him forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out, trying to get it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Not a chance. Missed it. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got room to work. Oh, what a cut! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. To the air, it's Fowler. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Adams. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Zips. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They'll leave it with him. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Fowler. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The Cowboys send out the punt unit. a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. To the air on first down. Sends it downfield. He's got it at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Akron!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Off the play fake on first down. The short hands, it's Hamilton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll do it himself. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. He'll keep it himself. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Takes it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off play action on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it along the sideline. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Right down the middle. Finds a tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Now on first down from the 28.
Easy.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Extending the play. Finding open areas. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time, gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Let's it fly. Touchdown, Zips. Fit it in the window for the score.
Yeah, The offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UCF is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Dante Culpepper out there, this group is hanging tough. They're up by 7 over Jacksonville State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw. It's Fowler. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. He's got
a lot of room to the right. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Akron!
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option, it's Fowler. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Cowboys are marching down the field.
Let's go! Let's go!
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. To the air. It's Fowler. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hamilton. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Rushes on him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there. Stop. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got it on the outside. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. On the move at the 30. Turning it on. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked him apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the 1st down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Polk. Touchdown, Zips! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Pocket breaking down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. And the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
They'll go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Complete to the left. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead, but you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-go situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense came up big.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. Touchdown, Akron! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Off the play fake. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected it.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
That's reeled in. It's Adams. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
Wide open downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Still looking on the move. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Zips. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Oklahoma State is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. And the Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gives it on the option. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Fowler. Fires to the wideout. That pass is intercepted, but He's out of bounds, so it'll go down as an incompletion and a stroke of good luck for the quarterback. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive. They've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Got it in the middle, it's Polk. Brought down at the 28, a chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. The Zips have this offense rolling. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out?
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. And the Zips line it up with a first and goal. The give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Now, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, put the offense in a worse situation. And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
And he missed it. No good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's Fowler. They're setting up the screen. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game, take the W into the locker room.
The play action fake. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Finds his man. It's Gant.
deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Starts the drive trying to go up top. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Akron.
The Zips have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats.
42.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And down he goes. Not sure about putting your quarterback in harm's way there, but that's going to do it. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.